Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for asking us some questions here. We just want to say that we have had a very successful meeting here, which is our final meeting, our ICASA 2025 conference, which will be in December, from the 3rd to the 8th of December here in Accra. And this particular meeting, this marathon meeting, was essentially to put the final touches towards that conference. And like I say, it has been very successful. The opening remarks were done by the Minister of Health here in Ghana, and he gave a very powerful endorsement of this meeting and also of the 2025 conference that will be in December. He also reassured us that what he was saying was really from the president, that the president supports the coming of ICASA into Ghana, and hoping for a very successful 2025 conference. So essentially, yes, that's what we're here for. We have had over 120 people, experts who are coming from all over Africa to just finalize our program. And we're very, very happy with the outcome.
Thank you so much. As you have said, Mr. President, today we hosted the marathon meeting. The marathon meeting is a final meeting, final planning meeting of ICASA 2025. And today what we did, we finalized 15 plenary sessions. And we also finalized 25 abstract driving sessions. When I'm talking about abstract driving sessions, I'm talking about the research that people send across more than 120 countries. And today, the expert came here and they finalized the 25 abstract driving sessions, which translated to 78 abstracts, the best abstract of the conference. And today also, we selected today based on the expert that came here, we finalized also the best abstract of ICASA. You know that at ICASA we have 5 abstracts: track A, track B, track C, track D, and track E. And I can tell you that people from all over the world, especially in Africa here, the 5 zones are represented when it comes to the best abstracts. I will not dive into their name and their countries, but rest assured that we get the best of the best. And out of that, we are also finalizing at least 500 poster exhibition. I just want to tell you that for this ICASA, we are expecting a minimum of 554 speakers. And don't forget that our target is to have at least from 5,000 to 8,000 delegates. And what is more important today, you can see that Ghanaian Commission with me, is that the Minister of Health, as my president said, was attending and emphasized on it that the government will give at least 500 scholarships from the local. That's very, very important. And finally, we are ready to host ICASA in Ghana. You can see that we have a big number of Ghanaian participants here at this meeting, experts from everywhere, from the community to the leadership, to the to the scientific. They were all here to work with us. And we can tell you that at this stage, ICASA program is done at 90%. The 10% remain is work in progress and is a logistic. Thank you.
Thank you very much. As you already know, ICASA stands for the International Conference for AIDS and STIs in Africa. And Ghana, for the first time, we are hosting this conference in December, from the 3rd of December to the 8th of December. For us in Ghana, it's a big opportunity for us to showcase our hospitality, our culture, and of course, what we have as people. But more importantly, is for Ghana to showcase our ability to galvanize brains and experts in the HIV/AIDS, malaria, TB spectrum to come to discuss what is affecting us mostly in Africa. We, as in Ghana here, we have our preparations and everything ready, and we are more than happy to host all the visitors who are going to come to Ghana in December. As part of the government and the president's research agenda, he wants that Ghana be showcased in all the capacities that we have. So this conference has presidential accent and approval, and he has given his word that he, as president, is going to make sure this conference is successful. His Minister for Health has also given his endorsement of this conference with total government commitment for the success of this conference. So Ghana, we are looking up to December to welcome the rest of the world to come and showcase our ability, our culture, and what Ghana has as a unique country in Africa hosting this conference. So we are calling on all of you, media and everybody, to broadcast this conference to the whole world, that Ghana, they should come and see something special in Ghana in December. We are welcoming everybody in December in Ghana. Thank you very much.
My name is Angelina Koduenyano, the Acting Executive Director for the National Population Council. We are happy to be part of ICASA 2025. It's a very important occasion for us. And as the lead organization and the highest body that advises the president on population, it is important that we'll be here. And also we are here to give our support to SAR to make this conference a very successful one. We invite everybody to come and be part of this, and we are ready to host you and give you a Ghanaian welcome. Thank you very much.
My name is Dr. Emmanuel Teviu, the program manager for National AIDS STI Control Program. As a program, we are a key partner of ICASA 2025 in Ghana. Ghana is ready to host ICASA. Apart from the health benefits that the population stands to gain in terms of learning new things as a platform, ICASA gives us a platform to share what the scientific community has to offer that will be used to improve service delivery for our people. We also stand to gain economically because people are traveling into Ghana, and of course they would spend and then they will visit places. So it's an opportunity for Ghana to benefit in all aspects. So as a program, we are poised, we are ready, and together with all the other stakeholders to make ICASA 2025 a big success for Ghana. So thank you very much.
I would like to find out, you talk about preparation towards ICASA 2025, which will be hosted in Ghana here. We went out to find out whether most Ghanaians or some of the Africans are aware, but we realized they are not. How prepared are you towards this particular program or ICASA 2025 in terms of funding, accommodation, and all the areas that you're supposed to go or visit in support of your program? Thank you.
Thank you very much for your question. In terms of preparedness, yes, as a country, we are poised, we are on track, we are on time with the preparation. The awareness creation is a long process of rolling out. And from now to December, you would see more of visibility of the awareness of ICASA. The most important aspect of ICASA is the background preparation, as you are seeing right now. Prior to this, we have had several meetings and several preparative activities towards this. That is the core of the whole process. The awareness process would take place from September going up. You're going to have most of our airwaves, our media, social media, having to project what ICASA is about, the benefits to Ghana, the benefits to scientific society. And it takes a long time to roll out information in the media space for some time, and it's quite expensive. But in terms of budgetary allocation and preparedness, ground preparedness and everything, the country is on track and we are on time.
All right, thank you. Okay.
The simple answer is that Africa must get money is from Africa. It is high time that we just woke up. We cannot continue to depend on Trump. I do not see the logic of Trump coming to treat our people here. So we have got to make money from our own governments, from our own people, from our own industries, and begin to say, let's take our agenda forward as Africans. So this is a wake-up call for Africa that we must now make our own contributions towards treating our own people. However, we welcome any assistance from anywhere, but we should be in the forefront. Assistance is a bonus, but we should really be in the forefront to getting monies to sponsor our own programs in the Africa region.
Mr. Luke, can you add your voice to it?
Thank you so much. We believe that Africa is very rich. And indeed, we are rich. But the problem is that we need to prioritize, and we need to call the leadership to put the money where they have to put it. We are talking about domestic financing. We have a philanthropists all over Africa. We have 5 regions in Africa. And we have people who are really, really wealthy. We have companies that are doing very well, despite our mining system, all this thing. Then it's time for them to call what we call them for their corporate social responsibility. It's time, because this is the only platform where we have to meet the leadership to talk about our issue as a community. When I'm talking about community, I'm talking about the community as grassroots. I'm talking about the community of leadership. I'm talking about the community of scientific. That's the platform for Africa where we make to discuss. Then it's time, really, that we as a community, as African, we should go back and look at ourselves and say, how are we supporting our own domestic financing? Always we talk about the government. No, we too, everybody is involved. We need to think about how best are we doing in our own setting to make sure that we are contributing towards the domestic financing in Africa. That's serious. And we believe that this platform, ICASA 2025, will allow us to start. We are talking about it since 2001, but now it's urgent. Now we are in crisis of domestic financing. Then we need to call all these stakeholders, here in Accra, to see the best practice, because some countries are doing well. We also have Ghana also is doing well with Mahama Care. Then all these things, we need to put it in table and see how relevant they are, and see how we can learn from other countries, to add to us to do the best for the continent.
Okay, if individual countries are contributed to it, is there any specific amount every country or African country are supposed to contribute to with respect to the funding?
Yeah, in respect to funding, depends. I don't know if you are talking about the global funding or if you are talking about the ICASA funding. If for attending ICASA, I can tell you that we don't need necessary money to attend to ICASA, because ICASA, there is a program where you can pay to attend for the scientific program. However, at ICASA, we have what we call the community village program. And that community village program brings more than 1,500 people. It's free of charge. You come there, you will see the networking zone. We have the networking zone of people living in HIV. We have the networking zone of key population. We have the networking zone of diaspora. We have the networking zone of youth. We have the networking zone of TB and malaria. We have the networking zone on aging. We have the networking zone of various communities. And those ones are free. And we are calling the population, especially those ones living in Accra, are coming from various 16 departments of Ghana, to come and learn how we can let us say we can end the HIV in Africa, especially in Ghana, because a lot of people doesn't even know their status, and we need to start from that. There will be screening at ICASA. You will know your status, and you will hear that HIV doesn't kill, but it kills ignorance. If you don't know your status, you can die. Then better know your status so that you can live long. Because nowadays we have the IIT, we have the antiretroviral. It's not. No, let us know that you equal to you. Let us know that if you are undetectable, you are untransmittable. People should know that nowadays you can be positive and we cannot transmit it to another person. All this not there, people should know. And people should know that if they have promiscuity behavior. They can go to the pharmacy and pick a PEP. Post-prophylaxis is there. All this is why we are calling the public to come. It's not only for money, but to come to learn and also to leverage on what you know, and also to know your status so that we can end VIH in Africa and in our setting. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can Africa end AIDS or AIDS and HIV in 2030?
Well, we believe that we can end it. Behavior-wise, we can end it. And also it's time that we are talking about domestic financing. Our government should put the money where it's supposed to be. We can end it. We have all the resources, and strategically, we have all the tools to end it. And we need to call the youth, especially when I'm talking about the behavior, because we have all the tools. We have condom, we have PrEP, we have PrEP. Everything is there to end AIDS, because the new infections are coming for the youth and for the key population. Then we need to give them the tools. They need to come closer. They need to attend the conference to know that they can end it. We cannot end HIV without the youth, without the key population. It will never happen. Then they need to come closer. They need to participate to the conference. We are calling the masses to participate to the conference. The community village is there. And if you want to participate also, it's free of charge. You can come. Those ones that want to attend the scientific committee, they have to pay. But most of the activity also at the community village are free for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, Ghana AIDS Commission Director. Yeah, I would like to find out from you, some of the hospitals and clinics don't have test materials, especially OT region. I don't know whether you have heard about that.
That's national use. But I cannot say, but it's appropriate the person who is here will take it.
Yeah, okay. Yes, I think that commodities are very important in the response strategy. And it's commodities, once a while, you may have some shortages in the system. Wherever it has come to our attention, as you are talking about OT region, some of the shortages usually are internal. And so what we do is that we do redistribution. You may have some of the regions, some of the districts have more commodities than others. So when it comes to our attention, we do redistribution, but it doesn't mean that there's complete shortage in the whole country. So I want to put that in perspective. It has to do with how they manage the commodities. And so when these happen, it comes to our attention, we do redistribution and make sure that they are available. And I can assure you that government makes sure that we have all the essential commodities we need to respond. And so that is always something that we engage in and they do. So that's what I'll say for that.
Thank you very much. I'm grateful.
So just to add to your question about funding for health activities, last week we had the government of Ghana held the Health Sovereign Summit, and it brought together health experts across Africa to decide and to think about how to fund health activities in this country, across Africa. So you can see that the government of Ghana, led by His Excellency, the President, John Mahama, is very keen on supporting health activities, funding of health activities across, not just for Ghana alone, across Africa. And that is one of the reasons why when the Minister of Health was here, also confirmed that His Excellency and the President of Ghana, John Mahama, has also agreed for ICASA to be held in Ghana and has set aside funds as the host country to make this happen. So gradually we will all get there, and looking at the example that His Excellency has taken on health issues. Thank you.
Finally, Doc, I want to find out with regards to the award, some of your people want to know more about it. When we ask them questions about the ICASA 2025, some of them mentioned about the award, they don't know more about it.
Is it a scholarships or award?
Both scholarship and award.
Okay.
We have several type of award. We have scholarship as award, and this one will be released just after this meeting, maximum beginning of September. You will receive all the information. Letter will be out for the awardees, and we will also share it on our website so people can see this for the scholarship. We have other type of award. For example, we have the track award. We have 5 track. Those one will be given at the conference center during the conference on the 8th of the 10th to 8th of December. And that one, I think, if I'm right, is something like $1,000, you know, for the best track award. And we have also other awards. For example, we have for the video story award for people living with HIV. Those one, I think, is 3,000 and 2,000. First prize is 3,000. Second prize is 2,000. The information will be released maximum in October, so that in December, they will get the award at ICASA. Because don't forget, for the storytelling, the award, the final award will be awarded at ICASA. Because we are taking the best 2 stories per category. We have 2 categories, you know, and those one, it will be ICASA attendance. The delegate at ICASA that will decide on the best award, and the award will be given to them on that side. That is the type of award that we have at ICASA 2025. And rest assured that communication, you are journalists, get closer, go to our website, you will see more communication on that. Thank you.
On that note, we'd like to end the press conference. Thank you very much, sirs, madam, the media. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Congrats.
Thank you.